Hello everyone, my name is Clark Kent 434, and today is my first weapons guide. We'll be featuring on an assault rifle and its carbine, the AK-12 and AKU-12. These two weapons are like identical twins, a unique pair of dangerous amounts of firepower and lead that can be produced, as if they were two unique dragons instead of double dragons that can erase foes and enemies alike in a shred of hail of bullets. The AK-12, which is on the left, has a max damage of 25, a minimum damage of 18. The damage drop-off is around 8 meters. The drop-off ends at 55 meters. The fire rate is at average around 650. Average, but decent. The burst fire rate is 750, which is a unique feature to this weapon. We have seen this before, also in the AN-94. Muzzle velocity is at a healthy 600 meters squared. The suppressed is at 320, which is a good average. Bullet drop-off is at 15 meters squared, and magazine size is at an average 31. The reload speed for the AK-12 is 3 seconds. It's okay, but it's not the best in its class of all assault rifles. It could be substantially better. Empty. Bullets left is at 205, which is good reloading time for bullets left. Recoil pattern for this weapon is 0.3 up, to the left is 0.15, and to the right 0.1. Overall, this is a very low overall recoil pattern and favors an up and to the left. The first shot multiplier, which is when you burst the weapon, is the multiplier to increase recoil, is a 2.1, which is a very low overall average compared to other rifles. The spread of the rifle is a very small 0.085, and it decreases at a good 15. The aim down sight accuracy is a good average 0.2, and moving is at a 1. Now focusing on the AKU, the right side, its stats starts at 25. Its minimum is 15.4, which is lower than the AK-12. Its drop-off is at 8 meters, and drop-off is at 50, which is a little bit shorter than the AK-12. Fire rate is a little bit higher than the AK-12, and at 680. It has a similar burst rate at 750. Muzzle velocity is slower, but average to most of the carbines like its nature at 450 meters per second. Muzzle velocity suppressed is a very horrible 200 meters per squared. Bolt drop-off is at an average 15 meters per squared, and the magazine capacity is at a standard 31. Reload time, empty, is at 3 seconds, and bullets left is at 205, which is still standard to its rifle counterpart. Recoil pattern is up at 2.4, left at 0.05, and right 0.2. Its recoil pattern has less upward recoil, but more to the right recoil. So that means this has a up and to the right recoil, as opposed to the AK-12, which has an up to the left recoil. So the recoil patterns are just the opposite. The first shot multiplier, which is the increase when applied to bursting, is at a 1.8, which is an extremely low multiplier and is better than its assault rifle counterpart. The spread is at a 0.088, which is very good, and it decreases at 15. The ADS, which is standard for most carbines, is at a 0.3, but not as good as its assault rifle. Its hit ADS while moving is a 0.8, which is better than the assault rifles and is good overall. Between the two weapons, the assault rifle does favor better aim down sights, but does sacrifice firing from the hip end while moving, while the carbine is increased. The recoil patterns are basically very low overall. The AK-12 favors more of a leftward recoil, while the Carbine version favors a right recoil pattern. Fire rates on both of them are average. 650 for the assault rifle, 680 for the carbine. Good, but in close range combat, you'll find a lot more weapons, such as the M416, AK, CZ3A1, mini LMGs will actually outburst it. The muzzle velocities are not horrible, but they're also not something that's spectacular. They're decent. The reload times are actually pretty good. They will actually be better than most good weapons and is competitively not the worst thing have been seen. The unique feature is the fire rate, is the burst. At 750 rounds makes this weapon very favorable. In the right hands and the most skilled hands I've seen in multiple gameplays, as I'm projecting through here, you'll see me as I burst the weapon, I can precisely eliminate targets from medium and even to longer ranges. The burst rate gives me more of a controlled feel, and because the low shot recoil multiplier, both of them, they have better controllability. That way I can overcome the low fire rate. I really recommend this rifle of using a 4x scope, a canted iron sights, and even a heavy barrel, especially on the carbine with its low muzzle velocity. That way you can increase your accuracy and really use the bursting recoil to really take down your opponents. Because of the bursting recoil, and we don't see any signs of AN-94 coming back with its unique recoil reduction multiplier due to burst, this is a good substitute. I really favor the burst recoil. I do like it. It really allows the weapon to be very competitive in close range. And using a 4x scope with the canted iron sights, you can fall back on the iron sights in close range. And with a good trigger finger, you can easily take out targets in 2 quick bursts. The damages are equally the same. It will take 4 shots up close and 6 shots at a distance, so a normal, and they're basically the same. I'd recommend this to the AK-12 being a starting weapon. Is a good starting weapon, and the U is shortly unlocked after the carbines. It's still another good weapon. I even recommend it for veteran players because of the bursting that allows someone who has more experience, after they gain some time behind the weapon and then learn the burst effects of the gun, they can really become a very effective tool and even a better player because of the burst multiplier. They can be more precise and counter snipers and even long-range DMRs and hit targets where most other weapons would not be able to hit. Thank you for listening to this weapons guide. I appreciate it if you would like, favorite, and even subscribe. Until next time, I'll catch you on the battlefield. Also, in the comments below, please tell me what you'd like to see in the next weapons guide review. As well, enjoy the extra footage that I have recorded for this gameplay on the AK-12 and AK-12U.
Objective Alpha has been neutralized. Check in, we have control of objective Alpha. Вижу. Вот тебе медпакет. Медпакет, возьми! Objective Bravo has been neutralized. Ребята, Objective Bravo has been taken. We've just taken Objective Bravo.
Медпакет, вот! Обнаружен вражеский солдат! Обнаружен вражеский солдат! Вот, медпакет, возьми! Обнаружен вражеский солдат! Вот медпакет, возьми!
Objective Bravo is neutralized. We've just taken control of Objective Bravo. We just lost control of Objective Alpha.
Вражеского солдата вижу! Вижу! Вражеского пулеметчика! Вижу! Вражеского солдата! Вижу! Вражеского солдата!
Objective Bravo is now our control.
Вижу! Вражеского пулеметчика! Солдата вижу! Вражеского!
We've lost Objective Bravo.
Тебе медпакет, возьми! Вражеский солдат! Обнаружен вражеский солдат! Обнаружен вражеского солдата! Вижу вражеского солдата!
Я их снял!
Вот медпакет, возьми!
知道我的厉害！